Hey guys, my name is Sarah. I am a sales consultant for Drifter Vans and also a proud owner of a beautiful Drifter van myself. I am here in the shop in Detroit and I just got a bunch of fun upgrades and modifications and I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, let's start with the outside of my van. This is the upgrade that I am more excited about than any other upgrade, and it is my new air conditioner by Nomadic Cooling. It works so much better than my last air conditioner. This one is a 48 volt. It is still very energy efficient. It cools my van down incredibly fast. It is very powerful. It blows nice cold air as soon as you turn it on. And I know that this is going to be an absolute game changer for me and my husky, camping in the van in the hot summer months, being able to leave her in there when I need to, knowing that she's safe, knowing that she's cool. And I'm just incredibly grateful for this new air conditioner. It makes a world of difference. This one is the X3 model, so it's a bit more powerful than the X2 model, but I highly recommend either one of those. They are a great company to work with. They produce a very high quality product, and I could not be happier with my new air conditioner. Moving on to the next upgrade I got to the outside of my van. I'm just gonna sit next to my tire so you guys can take in the new height that I have gained because I finally got a lift kit. I am so excited about this. It's gonna allow me to go to so many more amazing places. My van got a 2.5-inch lift by Phil at EV Detroit. The lift kit is a stage 4 by Van Compass, and I will put everything that's included in the kit right here. I have noticed an incredible difference already just driving the van around town. It is so smooth, you can barely feel the bumps, and braking is a breeze. I will say my leaf springs before were quite flat, so I'm very happy to have new leaf springs and a higher weight capacity now, so I know that my van can handle the weight and it can also handle off-roading. Another thing that we did to increase the height and the clearance of my van is to change out the gray tank. I don't know if you guys have watched my previous videos, but if you have, you might have noticed that my gray tank was quite large and very close to the ground. It used to be a 20-gallon, and now I have a 15-gallon that you can't even see. It's pretty stealth, it's pretty hidden, and I can still attach a sewer hose to it and dump it as normal. Drifter Vans has changed their builds quite a bit in the last year, so that gray tank is standard on all builds now, including these babies. This is my freshwater tank inlet. It is now on the outside of my van, whereas before I had to open up my back doors and fill it on the inside of my van. I love that it can be locked. I love that I don't have to get the inside of my van wet. And like I said, this is standard on all of our builds now. Not only did they change out my freshwater inlet, but my entire plumbing area has been completely reconfigured, which I am so excited about because I just gained 8 inches of garage space. They moved the fresh tank forward and the hot water heater went to towards the front of the van, and with that I gained 8 inches. So I'm going to have a lot more storage now, which I am so excited about. I am so grateful that they were able to do this for me while I was here, because now I can get backpacking gear and inflatable paddleboard, things that I just didn't have room for before, and now I can have so much more gear for so many more fun activities. When they changed out the plumbing, they also changed out my outdoor shower. So this can now be quick connected with a cute little shower head that they gave me that also turns into a hose as well.
then when you want to undo it, your thumb just presses against that.
Nice. Very cool. And this just covers it like that?
Yep.
Beautiful. Alrighty, moving inside the van. So let's start with my partition door. Drifter has also changed the way that they do these. Mine was actually the first, but now they're pretty standard on most of the builds. A lot of people love to add this door on. I highly recommend it. It is great for insulation. It keeps all of the cool air back here. It's great for privacy and security. I love this door. You can still access your swivel seat because it opens in 3 parts. And my issue is that I didn't have access to my headliner shelf. Now with the new doors, the clients are able to access the headliner shelf. Mine couldn't do that. So my dear friend Billy cut a hole in my partition door and made a door so that when I'm trying to be stealth in a parking lot, I don't have to open up my entire door if I just want to grab a sweater. Nobody saw me. Super stealth. I love that. All right, let's move on to the bathroom and the shower. I have decided to change out my shower head. So this is my new shower head, which I'm really excited about. I haven't actually used it yet, but I can already tell the water pressure is incredible with this thing. It's not going to be as water saving as the Nebbia shower head, but honestly, I didn't like showering with the Nebbia shower head because it's only a mist. It was really hard to wash the shampoo out of my hair, and I just didn't feel clean after showering. So with this, it might use a little bit more water, but I'm gonna feel actually clean. So maybe I won't have to take as many showers anyways. Okay, another very cool modification that Garrett did for me is my under cabinet lighting. The old ones were just getting a little yellow and not so nice looking. So these are much nicer. These are also standard in all of the builds now. So I'm very happy with these. And he also took it upon himself to put in dimmer switches, which are incredible. I love mood lighting, so this is amazing. He also installed a copious amount of USB outlets, which I am also very excited about. For certain items that I may have ran out of USB outlets and I had to turn on my inverter to use my AC outlets with an adapter for them. So this way I can plug in anything that requires a USB super easily. He put one right next to my Simply Safe camera as well, and now I don't have to run a huge wire across my van. So it really is the little things. They make a huge difference. Speaking of the little things, my drawer was a disaster. This was an absolute junk drawer, if you will. And now it is beautifully organized thanks to my buds at Drifter. Organization! Another thing they did when I got here is changed the plumbing underneath my sink. I forgot to take any footage of it, but I will put a photo of it right here. It has opened up so much storage space for me and is way better than the bulky PVC pipes that were there before. There's also a water filter under my sink now, which is way better than having to change out my water filter in the garage. Now I can just access it right under my sink. Last but not least, and I hope I'm not forgetting anything, I have a beautiful new tabletop for my lagoon mount. It is gorgeous. The one before just wasn't very pretty, and I didn't even ask them to change it out, but they looked at it and they said, we're changing that. So now I have like a faux butcher block table. It's nice and lightweight. The corners are rounded. I love this. I love how much they pay attention to detail and that they were able to do all of this for me. Like I said, most of this is all standard in all of the builds now. It's just changed a lot in the last year, which is really great to know that I work for a company that's constantly improving and bettering themselves and their vans, and it just keeps getting better, honestly. I feel very proud to be a part of this team, and I really do adore the people that work here. So it's been a really great week in Detroit, getting to hang out with the guys at Drifter Vans and get all this beautiful stuff done to my van. I'm very, very grateful for all of it. I'm heading to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan next, so stay tuned for my next journey, and I will see you guys next time.